Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about my braces update for my March appointment. And this appointment took an hour and a half. First of all, what they did was they took off the wire like they always do, and then they had me go brush my teeth. And it was a different person today, or not today, actually got it done a few days ago. But it was somebody that I wasn't familiar with, so I was kind of a little bit scared because whenever there's somebody new that I don't know, it gets me a little bit nervous. And she turned out to be really great. She was just from another office of the doctor's, and she had a very great bedside manner and everything. She had good hands and steady hands, and I really liked that. So she took that off. I went to go brush my teeth, came back, and had a talk with the dentist because I had some TMJ issues going on where I felt like right over here on my jaw, on both sides, I was getting a lot of like clicking going on. And he said that there wasn't a whole lot that we were doing with the orthodontic treatment that was going to affect my jaw. But he said that if I felt like my elastics were pushing my jaw forward, which I don't know if my jaw just did it naturally just to kind of avoid the pain and the resistance of it. So that might be what was causing this clicking in the back. I haven't had it since my last adjustment, so I think things are moving in the right direction. I did have to start doubling up my elastics on this side, which I mentioned to him. And because of that, they just gave me a new pack of elastics because maybe the last one was not that great of a batch. The elastics themselves were busting, like breaking about every 10 minutes. And some of my friends were like, well, why don't you just use two? And I thought that was kind of weird because it's two and it already hurts just having like one elastic on here. Like I do have to wear them on two, like the upside down triangle. Actually, yeah, I don't know. It's a triangle like this. So, I mean, if you guys have seen my other videos, you have seen where, especially the lip video I did my makeup for the lips, I actually put them on the way that I wear them. And yeah, anyway. So where are we? I told him about that, and so he looked at it and he saw that my teeth had come together, but it wasn't enough. So there still needed to be some more like pushing back of this whole like side of the mouth on this like front side here. And in order to do that and push my premolar back, which is in the position 11 when it's usually supposed to be in the position 12, because it came out in the wrong order. So he did some more shaving on that and the tooth right next to it, which is my canine, and this one down here, right here. And so that took some time. And then after that, I was like, okay, so once that gets together again, is that like going to be it? Like, is that where they're going to stay? And it sounded like he said that that was where it was going to stay. And I wasn't sure that I liked how it was going to stay because I was telling him that the bite felt very like unnatural, like really kind of like uneven. And I don't even know like how to fully explain it, but I think it was because of the arch right here. Or I was saying like this side feels like it's jetting out a little bit more. And so I told him that, and he said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn this tooth here, this one. And so in order to turn it, they had to take the bracket off and put it more like, it was like around right here. And they had to put it to the side. Like right there. So they had to move it to where it's turning, and it is actually already turning. I can see a gap right here that wasn't there before, and it's supposed to push it down more, which I feel like it's already doing, so that it can be more even with the tooth next to it. So now this one is starting to be a little more like pronounced. above the others, which is weird because it's a premolar and it's going to be acting more like a canine with my canine right here. That is in the position 12 when it should have been in the position 11, but that's just not how my teeth came out. So my canine and my premolar are going to be like touching each other, and that's going to be like what's going to be ripping things, I guess. If I like want to rip something with my teeth, it's going to be there instead of like right here. And if you see some of my other videos, you'll see where he shaved this premolar into more of a canine sort of shape, but it still has the cusp in the back, which sometimes gives me issues. And I do have like a silver filling in there, which he had to like shave that part, which was really interesting because I don't know, I've always wondered like about fillings, if you shave them more, like are they still as effective? But I mean, he's the dentist, so I mean, I'm sure that it's probably fine. So I don't know if you can see what color I chose. Honestly, I can't even see in the camera. They look really clear almost. And the color is a periwinkle sort of jelly shimmery color. But whenever I ask my husband, like, can he see what color they are? Like even up close, he's like, no, they just look white. So I guess if you're looking for a color that's going to make your teeth look whiter, then go for the like jelly periwinkle purple kind of clear one. She did kind of have issues putting these bands on, and I don't know if it's because the consistency of the color, maybe it changed the way that it works. I don't know, but she did have some issues like around this area down here, getting them on because they kept breaking. So I don't know if that was because of the bands, but she did say that sometimes if you like touch them right in the right spot whenever you're using that the tool for the bands, that they could bust. So I don't know if maybe that was it. But after she had them all on, I mean, that's fine. They haven't really done anything bad, so they're fine, you know. I did want to say something that I haven't shared with you guys ever, but right here, I don't have the back bracket like this one. It's missing because we decided not to use it. At the beginning of my braces journey, I kept popping off in my sleep. Like I clench my jaw at night like really hard, and there's lots and lots of pounds of pressure that go onto your teeth whenever you're clenching your teeth, and it just kept breaking off. Like every 2 weeks I'd have to go back in and have them put this thing on. Oh my gosh, that scared me so bad. I have a light here and it was pointing up because that's where I wanted it. Oh my gosh, my heart is racing. So I'm just gonna try to like fix it really quick. So give me a second. I think that's fixed. I don't know. I don't even know if that helped like things or anything, but that was really scary, and I don't know how to calm down from that. And fine, it was just a light, you guys. So anyway, that's what happened, and just having to shave and then having to reposition, and then because that tooth needed to move to get back in, they had to redo the lacing and leave that tooth out. So I don't know if you can see that, but the rest of these teeth have lacing on them, which is ligature wire. If you see in one of my earlier videos when they were putting the lacing on, the ligature wire, that's what they did. They just left that one out. And the reason why they put ligature wire on is to keep the teeth from shifting from the positions where they're at. Because most of my teeth are pretty much where they're going to be. We're just trying to bring this premolar down, which is going to bring some of these other teeth also like down and like back in. And then this one is turning and there's a gap that's going to be closing, and so that's going to help to push this area back. So we're getting really close to finishing up. They said that I still could continue to double up on this side if I felt like I needed to, if they were still busting, that it was totally fine, and actually it would help more to get that down. It is more painful, so it is not for the faint-hearted if you're going to be doubling up your elastics. I don't know if it's safe to do with traditional braces. I have the Fastbraces on, so if you can tell on some of the close-ups, they do look different. They have a more triangular shape. They cover more surface area of the tooth, and the wire itself is a lot stronger, and it's made in more of a like square sort of shape. If you were to look at the very like end of it and look at it, instead of it being a circle, it's a square. So it fits into the brackets to where it can make the tooth like move in several different ways at the same time. So this tooth is like moving, it's turning this way, it's going in, and it's coming together with this other one, and they're all being pushed back with the wire at the same time. So that's a lot of movement that goes on in just one appointment. So that, and then these teeth up here are also going to be going down and in with the elastic treatment. So yeah, that was basically how my appointment went. It did last an hour and a half. I hope that you enjoyed this update. If you have any questions for me, feel free to share them down in the comments below. I enjoy spending time with you guys. I look forward to uploading more videos. I don't just do braces videos, so if you are subscribed, you will also be getting other videos that I'm going to try to relate to braces, since right now that's what I'm going through. But I do like to do beauty videos, and I think I'm going to do like a haul video soon, and also like a braces empties video of like the kind of stuff that's more like oral that I have gone through and that I really enjoyed and will be repurchasing. So thank you. I love you so much. Bye.